do this.
Welcome to the Southern Connoisseurs. I'm Joey.
And I'm Chris.
And Chris, guess what?
What?
I think I might have found a great sipping scotch.
I think you finally found that nice sipping whiskey.
I do.
Alright.
And
I'm down.
see,
what you got?
It is called Drambuie.
Drambuie?
Drambuie. It is Scotch whiskey. Obviously, it's going to be made in Scotland.
Scotland?
Obviously.
Of course.
Scotland.
Now, why do you think this would be a nice sipping whiskey?
Because of the, okay, I'm going to read the back and you tell me what you think. It goes, the unique blend of aged Scotch whiskey, spices, and heather honey. Made to a recipe closely guarded since 1745. Its rich golden color, complex aroma, and depth of flavor offer a taste of the extraordinary. You can have it neat, over ice, or mixed, along with ginger beer and fresh lime, or in a cocktail, like the classic rusty nail. So honestly, I mean, it's supposed to be so versatile.
So my expectations, like,
up there, yes.
I mean, from 17 what?
What do you mean? Oh, since 1745?
1745.
Yeah.
So
now
I'm hoping they are like on point.
This is actually the second bottle that I've ever bought. I didn't get to drink the first one.
What happened to it?
I sold it for a profit.
Well, this time we're going to actually open this thing up.
This time we're opening
and try it out.
We're going to try it out. Now, the funny thing about it is, I mean, look at the consistency of it. It's like a normal whiskey, right? Apparently, this is supposed to be a liqueur.
No, it's a little thicker than
It's a little, but
see the bubbles?
I like the bubbles. Bubbles.
They're kind of slow but going back.
Yeah. So we're going to try it.
It's probably the honey.
Who knows? It's probably the honey.
The honey.
It's supposed to be really sweet, which I kind of like. I like.
I'm
sweet.
hoping for it.
I know, because after that last video.
Yeah, the last video.
You know, it was supposed to be.
We have to redeem ourselves.
We got to.
If you haven't checked that out yet, click here.
And
check it
out. It's
out.
officially opened.
Ta ta ta. You know,
oh wow.
There we go.
It definitely said complex aroma.
That's complex, all right.
I mean, you can smell the honey.
Yeah. All the spices.
That's my shot glass.
I know.
Oh.
Come on now.
Oh, you can smell the spices.
Ready to get the.
Now,
ready to get on the palate here.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bit thicker. Oh, look at that swirl. Swirls.
Hit me up, Scotty.
Now, here's the question. Do we take a shot of it or do we sip it? Or what? Or what? Now, I'm not going to lie. This was actually a pretty semi-expensive bottle. It was $38 plus tax.
Like,
it cost me like $41 after.
This would be kind of hard to explain. It's kind of smells like Jaeger, but without the licorice.
Yeah, it smells like Jaeger without the Jaeger.
Without the licorice, yeah, part of it.
Actually, you're right.
I mean, all the spices and stuff.
Now I'm hoping that since you said that, it doesn't taste like it.
Oh God, no. No, that's got a very unique taste to it.
Now, again, but we never answered the question. Shot or sip?
We're gonna shoot this thing.
You're gonna shoot this thing?
Shoot this thing.
Cheers.
All right. That's the only way we do it. Sweet.
Definitely sweet. Strong.
What proof is this?
40% alcohol. 80 proof.
80. That's a lot stronger than I thought for 80 proof.
Yeah. But it's definitely sweet.
That would be some nice fine sipping.
I
think if I had this on the rocks.
Oh yeah. Nice and cold, it probably tastes a lot better.
Cold, kind of mellow out that.
The spices.
No, that random strange alcohol bun.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you could taste the spices in it. You could taste the honey in it. That is some good honey.
That would mellow. That would really mellow it out.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
So far,
We'll see if I have any ice so we can try that out.
Good idea.
Yep.
Hold on. Before you do that, I got the glasses. So you entertain them. When he gets back, I'm gonna go get some glasses so we can, put the ice in there. Hopefully, if we have any, I'm hoping we do. I don't care what kind of, as long as they're frozen. And we're gonna sip it. We're gonna try it out. But so far, get away from me, asshole. But it's really good. But no, I mean, they've been brewing the same stuff since 1745. It even says, "Remember the gift of the prince." Now I don't know what that means, but that's actually pretty interesting. So I'm gonna have to look that up. Don't have none?
Man, I'm out of this fancy thing called ice.
Got a question.
What's
Do you still have those little cube things?
No.
What the hell happened to them?
Most of those got busted and abused, and we have to throw them away. Damn. Yeah. But I want to get some some stone cubes.
Yeah, definitely gotta get some of that.
Something.
All right, so we can't try cold with ice.
Yeah.
Can't try it on the rocks.
We can always
do that later.
We can always throw it in the fridge and the freezer and come back to it.
We couldn't we?
Yeah.
Now, but considering we can't do that right now.
I mean, it still won't have the same effect of being nice and mellow because the ice and water, but it'd be cold.
Yeah, it would. It would. Now, I think this is going to be a great sipping. The taste of it alone just brings you into it. It keeps you. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah, it's there.
It's definitely
my
there.
question is, out of a $4 sign rating, how many dollar signs are we talking about? Did this bottle cost?
File 4 being the most expensive.
Yeah, 4 being like I don't know, the Angels, or anything over $100.
Okay, so 4 is over 100. So I'm guessing 3 is going to be between what, 75 to 100.
Yeah, sure.
2 is going to be 50 to 75,
Yeah.
and 1 0 to 25 or 0 to 50. Honestly, I mean, like I said, it cost me $41 after tax.
25 to 50, yeah. So how much?
$41 after tax, so not even $50.
It's not bad.
So, I mean, it's well priced
So
for being an import.
2 stars.
Yeah.
$2 signs.
Yeah, roughly, maybe $1.50
Yeah.
signs.
So that's not bad. Less than $50.
Definitely, yeah, less than
At
$50.
least, yeah, at least here in Louisiana.
I mean, technically, that was. I mean, without the tax, it's less than 40. I mean, it was $37.99 plus tax.
That was amazing.
It was.
Like you said, you definitely taste the Hollander honey. Sweet.
No, it's not Highlander. It's Heather.
Heather honey.
I don't know what the difference is, but honestly, so enlighten us.
It's honey.
Yeah, honey is honey to us.
It's sweet. It's nice. It's sweet.
And aromatic.
Yes.
Like that is something that I could just.
Yeah, you could definitely snip. You can sip it and sniff it
at the same.
It's not just a sipper; it's a sniffer also.
Exactly. Like, I mean, and it's not overwhelming.
No.
That is the big thing. It's not overwhelming. I absolutely loved it.
It's nice. I mean, it's mellow, sweet. The alcohol, for some reason, kind of comes up at the end of it.
It does.
It's strange for 80 proof though. But
I mean, we've had worse 80 proofs.
oh well, yeah. I'm just saying, 80 proof is kind of.
It's mellowish. So I mean,
that's.
And honestly, the burn. I mean, the alcohol at the end of it wasn't even that bad.
No. I mean, it's definitely doable.
And now it is thicker.
It is.
I mean,
thicker.
it is a liqueur.
Liqueur.
But so it's definitely gonna be a little bit thicker than most Scotch whiskies, but worth it.
Yes. If you definitely run across this one, I would definitely give it a try. Show them the label and stuff.
It looks like this. It's real nice. I love it. I give it a.
What do you give it?
That's a good question. Like,
that's tough.
I mean, it definitely deserves a high rating. I mean, it wasn't overpowering. The taste was great. The smell was wonderful. Entices you.
Between the whiskey, which you definitely, tell us whiskey there. You got the spices, the aroma, the
honey.
Sweet of the honey.
I like the fact that, they say it's made with, they put heather honey in it, and you can taste the damn honey.
I know.
Okay, I don't like things where, it says, it's made with this, and you can't taste that.
Yeah. I've had some that's like, flavored with honey. It has honey in it. And it is sweet. It does taste awesome, but you don't get the nice
honey
taste. Flavor to it. You just get the sweetness that,
This, you definitely get the honey taste.
Yeah, you get that
get the sweetness.
Sweet honey taste.
Like, I mean, this is something that, especially a southerner who loves some good sweet tea, would definitely recommend on sipping.
I love me some honey.
I love honey.
I love honey. So what do you give it?
Honestly,
1 out of 10.
Honestly, I'm surprised I waited this long to get it. I'm kind of sad that I now sold my first bottle.
Yeah.
That I got surprisingly cheap. It was like $12-13.
I bet that bottle tastes even better. It's cheaper.
Probably. But I like the fact that everything that they said on this thing is true.
Yep, it follows.
And the fact that it doesn't say it's like, the best, it's award-winning, things like that. They didn't overly brag.
They didn't overshoot it. They nailed it.
They didn't brag about it.
This is what we make. This is what it has. This is what it's going to taste like. And deliver it on every point.
Exactly. Now, even it says on the front, it's at Charles Edward Stewart's liqueur. So this is definitely liqueur. And even it says at the top right here, remember the gift of the prince. So I'm guessing this was actually made for royalty to begin with. So taking everything into consideration, I know I'm royalty, leave me alone.
It's just tough to give it a point system on.
It really is. Cause,
what's the rating for it, man?
I mean, considering everything, the fact that, they didn't overshoot.
Yeah, I'm
a 10 out of 10.
Same thing I was thinking. 10 out of 10.
They didn't overshoot it.
For a Scotch whiskey, which I don't know.
Liqueur at that.
I don't know if we had any Scotch whiskeys in here.
We got a couple.
But that's rated so high.
Maybe, I know we did one, I think that was like an 8 or 9.
Okay. So this is the first
and then we
Scottish whiskey we have that's rated.
And not only
10
that,
out of 10.
This is the first liqueur.
Yeah. Well.
And one other liqueur that we did that we gave a 10 out of 10 for.
You was not in this one, but it's the it's right here.
Like
it's
rum, like coconut coffee rum.
It's the, hold on, let me get it right. Mocha, coffee, chocolate, cream, rum.
Give or take a few letters.
It's long, but it's amazing.
Switch and reverse some.
Yeah, it's right here.
It's gonna be up there.
Whatever this says. That was kind of amazing.
And it was. I tried some after the fact. It was really good. But for it to be
for a straight Scottish whiskey, 10 out of 10.
Definitely 10 out of 10 because of the fact
amazing.
Because of the fact that they didn't oversell it, they didn't overshoot, they didn't go world's finest or award winning for all these years, blah blah blah.
Yeah, they didn't we got this and this and we are the best of this and this and this. It's like,
I like the fact that there was to the point. They were straight to the point, and it tastes exactly how they said it was going to. You could definitely taste the Scotch whiskey in it. You could definitely taste the spices, and you could almost certainly taste the honey. And it's saying that it has a complex aroma, definitely true, but in a good way. And the depth of the flavor. This is definitely an extraordinary. I suggest buying it, having it. This is definitely something for you to, after a long day at work, or you get into a fight with the missus. Actually, if you get into a fight with the missus, I suggest go to Stronger. But after a long day at work, this is definitely what I would probably come home and sip to. Obviously, this is not something I would drink to get drunk. This is something I would go home to, relax, watch a movie or something, and just sip on it. This is definitely that. We have been searching for something to sip on. So far, this is definitely in first place. This is something that we will probably go back to. Most definitely go back to.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to try to keep a bottle of that in the house.
I mean, like I said, after a long day of work, come home and sip this, watch some movies. It really is that good.
Okay.
Language, sir. Beeping A. Okay, it's beeping
Beeping A.
God, now you got to beep
Fire
it.
truck A.
Fire truck.